Hello and welcome to Command & Conquer 3, as well as me moving my keyboard around because I don't do these things in advance like a dongle. This is Command & Conquer 3. I'm going to be doing, apparently, I just basically decided this like 2 seconds ago, I'm going to be doing the GDI campaign, maybe eventually the Nod campaign, and maybe eventually the third campaign that you unlock. I think you have to beat both of them to get it. You may only have to beat one of them, but I'm not sure. Either way, we're going to be doing GDI campaign. We will be doing it on normal, mostly because that's the default setting it starts on, but also because I suck at the game.
Welcome back, Commander. Today's threat level is low. The state of the planet is deteriorating. Tiberium infestation has reached critical levels. Red zones have suffered the worst contamination and cannot support human life. Yellow zones are dangerously contaminated, but contain most of the world's population. Decades of war and civil unrest have left these regions in a state of social collapse. The Brotherhood of Nod operates virtually unchallenged in these zones. They take advantage of the chaos to recruit members and disguise their military infrastructure. Nod's leader is a charismatic figure we know only as Kane. Kane is determined to accelerate the spread of Tiberium, believing it is the catalyst for the next stage of human evolution. However, in recent years, the Brotherhood has been suspiciously quiet, with little terrorist activity. The remainder of the Earth's surface is unscarred by Tiberium outbreak. These blue zones are considered the last refuge and hope of the civilized world, and are under the protection of the Global Defense Initiative. You have been assigned command of the GDI forces stationed on the eastern seaboard of the United States. Good luck, Commander.
Commander, General Jack Granger, good to have you on board. These are interesting times. I don't know if you know it, but INOPS has downgraded Nod's threat level to low. With Kane apparently dead, Nod's been fractured by internal power struggles. Recruitment's down 25%, and they've abandoned 4 bases in the last year. The prediction is another decade of peace. I say it's the calm before the storm. 28 years of fighting Nod, there's one thing I can say with absolute certainty. As long as there's Tiberium on Earth, Nod is a serious threat. If our intel says otherwise, it's because Nod wants us to take them off our radar. That's why I want you to go to North Carolina. Zone security stopped what looked like a produce delivery truck yesterday, but it turned out to be a Nod vehicle. Before it could be searched, the driver blew it up, himself along with it. I want you to take some troops down there, see what you can turn up. Hopefully I'm wrong and this is just a false alarm. But if I'm right, be prepared for the worst. This is Lieutenant Sandra Telfair. She's from INOPS. She'll give you all the details of the mission. Lieutenant?
Thank you. Good afternoon, Commander. Glad to be of service. Here's what we know so far. After the delivery truck incident, we turned Sky Sentry onto the area. And bingo, we located a high-output sub-Terra energy grid in the middle of nowhere. Obviously, Nod's up to no good. Your ace in the hole is an old base we have there. Bring it back online and you can recon the entire area. My advice is to engage the enemy only if necessary. No telling what those maniacs are hiding down there. Good luck, Commander. I'm here if you need me.
This is the tutorial mission. If you're curious, you can select a difficulty for this mission. Even though it dumps you in, you have to exit the mission, though.
GDI Battle Command, here to get you up to speed on some of the ground operations for this mission.
Blah, 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 blah.
Establishing video uplink.
Commander, we need you to locate the old GDI outpost and investigate rumors of a Nod presence in the area.
Roger out. Cleared for garrison.
Incoming transmission. This outpost was abandoned many
Indeed.
years ago after
I'm going to be skipping those. Mostly because they're not really that useful. Also, I pretty much always immediately garrison these.
Looks like Nod is after all.
Keeps you from taking any damage, and then we'll just... What's the hotkey for that? I need to remember the hotkeys for all this crap. I thought you could... No. You have to hotkey it. I thought you could immediately exit buildings like that, but apparently not. Anyway, the reason I do that is to avoid taking too much damage. Hooray, intelligence. I don't care.
Tiberium is the only resource you need to collect. Once you've built a refinery, your harvester will automatically seek it out. Once the
Indeed.
harvester is full or the field is depleted, the harvester will return and begin refining the Tiberium.
Intelligence data updated.
It's gonna say that a lot, by the way. Like every time we see something new, it's gonna say intelligence
This is your mobile
updated.
construction vehicle. Once it is unpacked, it'll allow you to construct various structures.
Intelligence data updated.
I know, intelligence data. I think we lose control of this when it stops moving. Oh no, it auto-deploys. Okay. Couldn't remember if it auto-deployed or not.
Commander, you will need a bigger force to stop Nod. Select your construction yard or the structure tab on the command bar, then click the barracks icon.
Obviously, once we get out of the tutorial, it stops being quite so hand-holdy. Use the thing to build a barracks. I know, shut up.
Intelligence data
And yes, you can
updated.
rotate buildings. Do we build 3 of these? Can't remember if we build 3. I'm gonna build 3 either way.
From a barracks or other production structure, you can queue
You
up.
click this and it immediately tells you the objectives. So yeah, build 3. It also tells you optional objectives, which the game I don't believe will ever mention. We don't have any yet, but I believe it'll give us an optional mention. Optional mission is what I attempted to say there and failed horribly.
Objective complete.
Yeah. I think it's gonna tell us to repair something as well. Probably the power plant.
Enemy units.
Oh no, it blows up the power plant, that's right. Then we have to build one,
Commander,
it tells
your
us
base is
about
low on
power
power.
usage,
For
blah
additional
blah.
power, build a power plant from your production tab.
Also, if you're ever curious about,
Incoming
yeah,
transmission.
quick glance at production, you can hover over the construction yard. It'll give you
In the
main
meantime,
production
you can
and
remove
defense
buildings from
production
the
or
power
support
grid to
production.
free up more power. This will allow the
Same
rest of
thing
your
with
base to
barracks
continue
or
functioning.
all of that other
To do
stuff.
this, click on the lightning bolt button at the top of your command bar, then click on a structure.
Interesting that turning off
Structures
the
that
radar
require
gives you
power can be
radar.
turned off. You may need to turn off more than one structure in order to meet your power requirements. Well done. The green power bar located on the left side of the minimap indicates that your base now has enough power.
Indeed.
Incoming transmission. Repair the command post.
There we
to
go.
restore this GDI.
Excuse me.
Repairing.
I've played this quite a
Objective
lot, but it's been a while since I
Tiberium
have
Sun.
played it, and there's no reason to repair the refinery.
Commander, it seems Nod
There
has
is a reason to
noticed
repair
us.
that,
They're
though,
sending a force
eventually.
to destroy our base. Quickly build and deploy a watchtower base defense from the support structure tab.
If you don't know what that is, you'll figure out soon enough. I think I can, because of the way I built this, yeah, I can actually put these outside of the wall and make it look kind of cool.
Bonus objective complete.
There we go. Back these guys up because I want to keep them relatively alive.
Our base is under attack.
Because we can keep that structure alive really easily. So,
Video
Affirmative.
there we go.
All right, Commander. You need to push forward and destroy the Nod outpost guarding that bridge. I'm sending reinforcements now.
Hooray, reinforcements. I think it's extra rocket, or rocket dudes in general.
Appears to be minor. Eliminate
Blow up the things.
missile squad reinforcements.
Yep,
have arrived.
missiles. Alright, and then we can build them.
Available for training at the barracks. Training.
Which are useful. Everyone likes dudes with
On account of the
rockets.
Nod presence,
Oh,
additional
hey, more
squads
guys.
of missile soldiers have been requisitioned.
Back these guys up.
Missiles are much more effective against structures
Not
than
forward.
standard
I don't know
GDI.
why they ran forward. I think they were pathing
Our
weird.
base is under attack. Intelligence data updated.
Alright, we've built all that.
Bonus objective.
Let us attack move over yonder. Actually set them to aggressive stance and then attack move. Ow. There you go. That'll tell them to attack buildings if they're in aggressive stance. Which, as you might imagine, is fairly useful.
Objective complete.
Then we get some engineers, which I could capture this stuff for no reason. Not going to.
Transmission. Further investigation of the area is needed. Repair the grid circuitry. New unit types available for training at the barracks.
Back you off just in case. We can build engineers. I don't believe we need to, though.
Objective complete. Battlefield
Because what we
expanded.
want is that, which is right there. So So we have to capture one of Nod's buildings. Probably should have captured one of those then. Unless this counts. I think that's a different optional objective. Build a second infantry queue, capture one of their bases. We can build a second infantry queue relatively easily. Capture one of their buildings, sorry.
Unit under attack.
The base might look like it would be easy to capture something, but once we move up a little bit, it'll be quite obvious that it is not actually that easy. Not really.
And then some orcas. They are great against ground vehicles and good against structures. However, orcas have limited ammunition and will return to their airfields when they run out.
Enemy in range.
They're not really that much of a problem, to be fair.
Orca reinforcements are set to
Build an airfield. Back off.
Affirmative.
I'd like to repair that building and use it, but I don't think there's a reason to, because I don't think they attack you here.
New construction options.
Of course I have no power. Gosh darned it. We'll build 2 more orcas. We send those orcas over, they'll probably relatively quickly explode.
Commander, it is imperative that you destroy the Nod base.
But we can go ahead and, you know, go over there anyway. I don't remember, I think they get SAM sites.
Once an air unit has expended its ammo supply, it must return to its landing pad. Otherwise, it will crash.
There you go.
Orca ready for liftoff.
And then we'll take these 2, blow up the other one.
New bonus objective.
They get constant reinforcements. It's kind of annoying. But I guess it technically also does provide, you know, experience for my rocket dudes here, which are basically just getting free kills at this point. Problem with aggressive is it does mean they'll behave somewhat stupidly. When is it that they trigger this? Is it when I fly over here to attack that stuff? I think it may be. Or is it when I blow up all the tanks over there?
Pilot responding. Engage.
Let's see. It's scripted to build a bunch of stuff rapidly, so...
Reload.
Also, I really like the stealth harvesters that Nod has. Is very nice. Oh, we may as well build,
Training.
let's build a couple engineers and then we'll just queue up a bunch of these things.
I got their codes.
Alright,
Got it.
you guys, go stand over here, because I'm going to need you to capture a building for me. I might try and sneak into that operations center, because they've got nothing defending them. They're really slow.
Rifle squad ready.
I could pay to transport them, but whatever.
Missile squad ready for combat. Missile squad ready for
That gets annoying really fast, by the way.
Squad ready for combat. Missile squad ready for combat. Rifle squad ready.
Do they have... are those rockets? No. Alright.
Rifle squad ready.
Free kills, hooray! This should kill it, maybe not. Not quite.
Under attack. Unit lost.
What's going on over here? Death is going on over here.
Fire on 'em, boys. Riflemen, move out. Listen up, missile squad.
This is the problem with putting them on aggressive stance, by the way. There's a downside to everything. You lot, come over here.
Systems on.
And you guys can blow that up easily enough. I forgot they had this pulse scan thing.
Release the rockets. Attack as a go.
Kill it. Nice. Alright. Where are my engineer dudes? What is going on here?
Base quickly before it can cause more trouble.
Orc. This way clear?
Don't worry about the Nod base, it's fine. Where did that guy come from? Did he land over there? Was he following me? Was he shooting something? I don't know what was going on there. Either way. Built a little buggy over there. I'm going to attempt
Everything's ready.
to grab this. And hopefully he can manage that. I don't think I need to keep it. I just want to capture it. Oh, here come some dudes. Quickly now.
Unit under attack. Building
Nice.
captured. Bonus objective complete.
And I can't sell it, so we're just going to let them blow up their own building.
New bonus objective.
So it's just scripted to build those when you get in proximity. That's fine. Sell the captured structure. Oh,
Structure sold.
okay.
Bonus objective
I got a flamethrower out of it.
Unit
Good gerb.
lost.
What do we have left? Build a Tiberium silo, destroy the stuff. Let's build a silo then.
Building.
Probably because my refinery is full, isn't it? Should be full. I have a metric crap ton of money.
Bonus objective complete.
There you go. I won't be getting the bonus objectives on everything, by the way.
Closing in. Copy that.
But it is nice to try. I think it's Alt you need to hold to do that. To use to other more reasonably controllable things.
Firing rockets now, sir.
Yeah, there's the SAM sites. I knew they built SAM sites eventually.
Establishing video uplink. Destroy the
That
Nod base
is
quickly
quite
before it
large,
can cause
Commander.
more
I'm
trouble.
granting you access to the ion cannon.
Yay,
Use
they
the
keep
ion cannon
like
to eliminate
landing
the
stuff
base.
over here.
Ion cannon control mode active.
There we
Ion
go,
cannon controls
and we're just gonna do
online.
this, which
Position
should
and
end the
position.
mission.
Fire when ready.
It doesn't kill things on its own, but it's scripted to do way more damage than it's supposed to.
Excellent work, Commander.
I think it takes 3 of those to blow up a construction yard. It may just be 2, I can't remember exactly, but it definitely takes more than 1 to blow up a construction yard. But anyway, there's your first mission. On to the next one.
Commander, Nod's clearly planning something, and judging by the size of that force you exposed, it's a major offensive. Now, I've already called for an emergency D9 briefing, but the timing couldn't be worse. All the directors are up in the Philadelphia at that damn energy summit, and
I'm
God
sorry
knows...
to interrupt, General. I've just been informed. There's been an attack on Goddard Space Center in Maryland. We should be receiving visual data any second.
Good Lord. You realize what they've done? Nod's just taken out the entire northeastern ASAT defense system, all our anti-missile capability.
The Philadelphia.